everyone. I'm Tara Wackendorf with Green State Credit Union, and I am proud to be the host today of Between Two Bridges. Major Art and Hobby has been a downtown staple for 70 years. Can you tell us about the history behind opening this store?
Our father, Tom Majors, he used to work for the previous owner, Doc Schaefer, and basically we bought it in 1954 so that my dad and my grandma could run the store while my grandfather was a traveling salesman. And then he came to join them after he was done being a traveling salesman. And then my brother and I basically took over for my dad when he retired.
What types of products do you guys specialize in, and how do you curate your selection to meet the needs of your customers?
We carry basically a wide variety of hobby supplies, and then we also do custom picture framing. So, we have radio-controlled cars, planes, model rockets, plastic model kits, and then obviously painting supplies to go along with those plastic model kits, and tons of parts for RC cars, planes, and trucks.
How do you foster a sense of community within your shop?
Basically, our customer base came here when they were kids, when our dad was running the shop and when, he was younger. So, they've passed it on to their children, or just, they're in here in their 70s still buying plastic models and enjoying the hobby.
Can you guys share any memorable stories or experiences you've had with customers that might highlight the impact of your store?
Probably just all the customers, like Matt was saying earlier, that have returned year after year after year. I've been here since I've been a little kid, as well as Matt, but we've seen customers, grow up in the hobby, and they're still coming back. And, we try and make it a family experience and a pleasurable experience, just because it's neat to see generation after generation after generation coming back. So we know we're doing something right with that.
Yeah, definitely. We have a ton of customers that'll come back during like the Bix Fest or things when they're back in town. They'll be like, "Oh, great to see you're still here," that kind of thing. And so, and again, it's basically, we see, people that were our age or younger that are now in their 60s and 70s that bring their grandkids in to
even a step back in time for people. They just want to stop in to just be like, wow, this is where I spent all my time when I was growing up, and we want you kids to see it.
And obviously COVID was a challenge, but how as small business owners have you guys navigated the challenges of owning your business?
COVID, obviously we had to take stuff out to people in their car and things like that, but we were actually pretty busy because it brought families together to.
COVID was definitely an uptick in the hobby industry.
So they do more projects at home.
Everybody was stuck
DIY.
at home, so let's fix something that didn't work and do it as a family and work on a train set that didn't work, or an RC car. I think it really brought people together.
People that were stuck at home that might have not built models anymore, came back to the hobby because they had time to, use at home without anything else to do.
Yes.
So being a part of the downtown community for so long, how have you seen your store evolve alongside the neighborhood revitalization?
Our business model hasn't really changed a whole lot, and we do definitely get on social media and post like when we have new orders in and things like that. But it's definitely great to see, this area downtown, grow in businesses and restaurants and people moving down here. So, we see a decent amount of people in on the weekends for sure that are coming down to visit all the other local establishments.
It's definitely nice to see people coming back downtown.
Yeah.
I'm not saying my age, but as a little kid, I remember it thriving with, Peterson's and Woolworths and all of that, Bishop's, and then it went like through a whole kind of ghost town, and then now it's thriving again, and I think it's really cool to see that in just my lifetime.